Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the best settings for Battle Glide multiplayer. These settings will definitely help you make your game much easier and much more fun to play with. If you guys like this kind of content where I show you how to do stuff and what's the best stuff for Battle Glide, we'll be more than happy to make a lot more videos like this. So without further ado, let's just get into today's video. Like and subscribe. So for the movement, I have enable smooth turn off and enable acrobatics off. I have turn intensity off because I don't have smooth turn turned on. In my walk speed, I put at medium just so I don't go too fast and I don't go too slow. Turn on your flip speed at fast and turn on your flip mode at joystick or velocity. It's really just your opinion. For me, I like joystick because I feel like I can have a lot more movement with it instead of having to go wherever my game takes me. And then my move direction I have turned on head, so whenever I'm looking in a direction, that's where I'll go. It's really good for looking around pretty quick and not really changing your joystick direction. You can just use your head and wherever you look, that's where you'll go. It's really nice in stealth missions and fighting crime when you're having to look at somebody and you immediately go to them so you can like grab them or pull off a melee kill. My move sensitivity is turned on high so I can move in directions super fast. It's really good for dodging bullets and being able to move out of the way very fast. And it makes your character walk max speed instantly so you don't have to keep on gaining speed over time. It's really good for especially if you're in a group with a bunch of crime and you have to get to each person quick and just turn it on high to get to them much faster. So for gameplay, I have hold to grab turned off because you have to hold to grab an item. Sometimes it doesn't even work, but you kind of have to hold it to pick it up, which is pretty weird. I just have it off so I can grab stuff immediately and not have to hold it. But it can be bugged sometimes, it doesn't work all the time. I have swing height assist turned on so I won't be able to touch the ground. It's really nice for getting high speeds, and if you accidentally touch the ground, you just ruin that speed and you have to regain it. It can be really annoying. So that's why I have it turned on. It's really nice for going up super high and then almost touching the ground. It'll pull you up super fast. For dodge slow motion, you can really have this on or off. I like to have it off just because I dodge people easier. But if you're a beginner, I'd recommend you have it turned on. This does not count for multiplayer. If somebody shoots at you, the bullet will always go at its full speed. It's just for crime. For rope pull sensitivity, I have that turned on high so it can pull you to buildings and wherever you're trying to grab much easier, and it won't stretch your webs and you'll hit the ground. So I would recommend you have this turned on high. For the rope elasticity, I have that turned on medium so you won't just get yanked to the building super fast and you also won't get stretched out super fast. I really like it at medium. I feel like it's just perfect right there. For the shoot angle, I have that turned on 0 because I have no clue what it does. For swing aim assist, I have that disabled just because I don't really need it, and it's mainly for beginners. It just locks onto the building even though you're pointing away just so you can web shoot easier. This is definitely really nice for beginners in case you don't really know how to aim properly. Locks onto the building for you and helps you web swing. Now for visual and audio, I have enable speed trails off. This is for like in multiplayer, people can see your trail falling off of you, and it also has that landing smoke. Enable pull detector is where if your web swings are like out of range of web swinging on something, or you can't really pull somebody, it'll detect you and it'll show it either like this bright blue or red, or it'll turn gray, letting you know that you won't be able to pull somebody. Right here, I tried to show an example, but I didn't do it right. It's only when you're trying to web swing, it'll indicate when you're able to pull something or you're out of range. For enable messages, I'm 99% sure these are messages like joining lobby. When you're joining a multiplayer lobby, it shows a text that says joining lobby and then 3 periods. I'm 99% sure that's what it is. So if you have that turned off, then you won't be able to see that message. But this is really just your opinion if you want to see messages like that pop up. For me, I have it turned on just in case if there was ever a message that popped up. For enable crosshairs, I have that optional. You can either have that turned on or off. I like to have it turned off for videos just so it's much easier for you guys to look and it's not a distraction. But when I'm just playing by myself, I always have it turned on just because it's more easier to grab stuff and you already know where you're looking. It's really just your opinion whether you want it on or off. Enabling rope haptics is for whenever you grab onto something or you pull something or you grab something, it'll just vibrate your controller. But I have that fully turned off for my controller, so this really doesn't matter. But if you have that on, it's really also just an opinion for you. You can either have it on or off. Just depends whether you like vibrations or not. And low details is based off of if you want better graphics or your game just can't handle it. So I would most likely have this turned on if you want, but I have it turned off just because it doesn't really affect my game and it just makes it a little bit of a better experience. The civilians aren't loaded in for me, but they always have backpacks and suitcases and all that cool stuff. And it also gives cars headlights, and it's just really cool to have on. But if your game lags too much with it on, I would recommend you turn it off, but it also just depends whether you want those graphics or not. It's not a huge change, it's just some small little change for the headlights and just the game to be better. For the disable swinging music, I have that turned off just because the music kind of feels like you're in a fight more than just swinging. If they had more chill music, I would probably have it off. But I always have it disabled just because I like the web swing and just like have no music playing. But those have been the best settings for Battle Glide multiplayer. But be sure this is just my preference. You can have your own settings. I just feel like this is much easier and it's much better experience if you have these settings turned on. But if you do enjoy this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe and comment what you would like to see next, and I will make sure to make a video on it. So without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe. Peace out.